What about the party thing? Just kidding. So, top creative director and CEO here at House of Poetry Slam. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. Couple of church announcements. I will get up our beautiful host tonight, Miss Lorelei. Give it up for Lorelei. So tonight is the new slam or new shit slam. You know, hey, sorry, it's that big fun. Hey, okay, glad that we don't have to. Yay. I'm like, I've been around kids all day. I cannot filter anymore for the day. Tonight is going to be special because we have Team Smoke here from Houston, Texas. We all hold a very special place in my heart, especially their coach, Miss Ebony Stewart. Austin did not know about poetry or be good at it without Ebony being involved. So I'm really excited to have her here, to have her team here. They worked really hard, and much congratulations to y'all winning the Southern Pride Poetry Slam this year. So we're going to start soon. If you have signed up on the list to do the slammy thing, please go out to the back. We'll talk to you in just a minute. Everybody else that is not slamming, doing the slamming thing right now, use these scorecards on your table. You're blind to it, huh? Okay. All right. I see it moving slowly to one person, and I love that for us. Okay? If you're judgmental, welcome. You're involved. Now you're a judge. I'm going to move that one in just a second. Lorelei's going to go ahead and just get all the judges in place. If you say no to her, a baby kitten will be kicked. So don't let the baby kittens be kicked. Also tonight, he's not here tonight. Like, he's not there, but he's not here in the building because Mr. Joe Valentine's birthday is tonight. Power Slam Master. So we're gonna do for him in the air. Anybody else? Poets outside. Lorelai's gonna give judges, and I will see y'all.
The wheels are definitely not.
What did I do?
Yeah. Yeah, most of it's a good spot. Other times it's good, but they're not perfect. They're like, and that means it's so tight. I always thought this would be better.
Well, lime sour. I don't like grapefruit. I don't like that one. Sure. I don't know that. Beautiful. Tonight is the new shit night. That means every phone that hits the mic in the first round is going to be new. It's never been scored before. Poets have not performed it in this space. It's going to be amazing. The second round, if a poet says new shit, this is what you're going to do. I have some veterans in the audience that know, so follow their cue. New shit.
New shit.
Okay, now everybody get it on it. New shit.
New shit.
Beautiful. You're going to hear that in the second round. If a poet says it, they get an extra point to their score. Isn't that amazing? All right, I have 5 amazing judges in the audience. If you're a judge, can you put your scorecard in the air like you're going to do when you put a number on it? Yeah, I can see 1. I can see 2. I can see 3. I can see 4. I can see 5. I love that. You're judges tonight? I'm talking to you each individually. You know what your job is to do. You are scoring these poems on a scale of 0 to 10. 0 being you checked your bank account. That's how much is in it. 10 being you checked your bank account. There's a grand in there you didn't expect. Does that make sense to everybody? I think everybody understands money. Beautiful. 0 it's just like these judges. I met them, I introduced myself to them, I told them they are important, but so are you. What are you going to do? If you disagree with a judge, what are you going to do? Everybody's opinion matters. Like I said, the first Wednesday of the month, so it is the new shit. Okay, no, you're not. The first thing that has to happen tonight is a sacrificial poet has to come up here. They're gonna come, they're gonna feel that, they're gonna do the practice round for the judges. So I need y'all to give a warm welcome to Rachel Lee.
Oh my God. My bad. Tiny feet.
I've often been told that as a white woman, you really can't understand. While I'm white passing and do benefit from inherent privilege that exists due to colorism ingrained in people of color through slave trade, the azul of my eyes is not an ocean that washes away my family's blood. The fairness of my skin tells the violent stories of what Spanish colonizers did to my people, and you will not dilute my blood in the ways that they did.
Come on, come on.
The response is always the same. So, like, you speak Spanish and shame? And with shame, I can only reply, hablo un poquito, pero yo entiendo. I speak only a little, but I understand. My inability to meaningfully communicate with my immigrant grandparents has always been a knife. My soul in 2 halves, and though privilege is an expensive, aged whiskey in this country, I grimace at its taste and it burns going down. And though my tongue can often fail me, my Spanish is found at the deep kink at the root of my hair, the spread of my hips. My Spanish can be found in the hands that knead the maseca for pastelitos and then serve you, because that's how I was raised. My Spanish can be found in the blood that runs through my veins. My Spanish is loud in my name, and when you say it until you get it right. It's an Indian. Haiku interlude. Sangre de mis ancestros, but you only see colonizer skin. See, mi familia understood that passing privilege meant opportunity. Y acentos meant unwarranted nose in the country that loves margaritas and Taco Tuesdays, but hates brown skin. They knew I would fit in well here. They knew that I live on the right side of the imaginary line in the dirt that separates us from them, me from them. And so we assimilate. We train our tongues to forget the dryness of iguana and the subtle sweet taste of coconut rice, but raíces, roots. That means no matter how much you grow, you are always connected to home. And I never felt more at home than when the soles of my feet reached the place where the white sand and the crystal blue water of Guanaja. This is mi orgullo. and your ignorance cannot erase.
This is the longest amount of time you will have to form your opinion. I'm gonna count you down from like there's 8 poets tonight. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start. Round load up 6. 3, 8.8.
22.3.
22.3. Call on the score.
Hospitals have very good orange juice, which makes things easier. Post-brain surgery, I'm tied up to every machine imaginable. It's like bondage, so less fun and really depressing. It's been 5 days in the ICU. I lay below beeping monitors and think about taking a bath. Each beep is a reminder that I'm alive, but also that I'm sick. It's late, so the nurses are checking in on me less often, but I am not alone. My mother is in the chair next to me. She has slept here every night. This makes her a good mother. Then my mother opens her mouth. This makes her a bad mother. She says, everyone missed you at your brother's wedding. Everyone was asking about you. I had to go to the other room to cry. I let the monitors respond. I want to tell her. What I want to tell her is that I have been in the other room crying my whole life. What I want to tell her is to ruminate in her guilt so that we might better understand each other. I want to tell her. Come on. I say, the next time I see my brother, I hope it's at his funeral. This time, she lets the beeping respond. Then she says, I was hoping when you woke up from brain surgery that you wouldn't remember what happened to you. I was hoping that you would forgive him. The beeping starts to get faster as my heart catches up with my thoughts. My mother is the type of person to wish permanent brain damage if it meant a full Thanksgiving table. My mother is the type of woman to wipe my memory and call it forgiveness. I want to tell her that even if the surgeon's hand shook a little too much, that my body would still shake too. I want to tell her that men in black fat flashing lights will not clean up the blood he continues to spill. You cannot forget the devil when he grew up down the hall. His footsteps sounded like a death march. You cannot forget the devil, even if you forget his name.
Wow.
I want your scores in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I got 1, 2, 3. I can't see 1. I got 4. Round low, 7.8. 8.2 and 8.2.
24.2.
24.2. Get back to the bottom of the floor.
All right. Oh.
I'm not here anymore. I am so upset. I want to cry and hang up on him, but I'm trying to listen and show him I care. I probably won't talk to his ass anymore for a while now. It really fucking sucks, and I hate feeling stupid. I wasted so much time trying to build for a nigga that gets too mad that I interject in conversations like, my God, guess you really never knew me, or saw me, or maybe you didn't care. That my anxiety was so bad that I couldn't not say anything, or else I'd eat myself alive or alone. First off, motherfucker, it don't even be long interjections, but now he mad. So he gotta get cut off in a goddamn motherfucking conversation. Like, what the fuck is wrong with these ass niggas? Why did you make my attempt at communicating become something negative simply because you could? That's fucking crazy to me. I'm so mad. I literally fucking hate him, but I love him with my entire soul. I'm going to miss him because I'm gonna have to cut his bitch ass off. So upset. My family said, I'm gonna hang up now. And then sends me the text message that reads, I don't want to attempt to get in a relationship anymore. I'm very much cool as friends. Nothing has to change. We can still talk and learning. That's a type of each other. Just you know, the relationship is off the table for me, and all I can think is how fucking cowardly. You couldn't have told me. Just time, one last time. I see. So now you want to call me back? That's crazy. That's literally fucking wild. Why do you want to call me back? Why in the call talking about the prospect of a fucking relationship again? That's crazy because y'all want me to text message, right? I just read it. He said that in the entire fucking chest like you was cool on me, so why the fuck are you on my line? Why are you finally giving me the keys? You talk about shit, sent long messages, shit that you never do. Why did I give him my mic? Why did I allow him into my mind, my heart, my soul a second time? He already hurt me once and I allowed him to fucking do it again. And the sad part here is that I would do it again because I loved him. I love him. I still do. Love him.
Big.
Feeling the energy.
A conversation with my younger sister, married with 2 children, and a met on Facebook lover that she's leaving her family.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
What are you doing? What are you thinking? Who do you think you are? You got to be kidding, got to be crazy. You know that you're going too far. This isn't some puppy that you can take back now. This isn't some cat you ignore. These are your children, and this was your promise to not be like they were before. No, to not be like they were before. Oh, you say you're unhappy. You say you're unable. You say you're unwilling to try. And then you tell me you still want to be a good mother. Oh, girl, I can't find the love in that lie. You're not 17 now. This isn't the 90s. This isn't like some Eagles song. You're not a desperado lost in your longing. You got to see this is so wrong. Oh, you squander these moments, waste away today for the elusive solace you seek. The world you inhabit, it's never right now. It's always last year or next week. When you were so little, when you were so helpless, I tried to protect and defend. I know our parents were crazy. Our parents were cruel, but this psychotic cycle must end. Are you really so dismal, really so desperate? You don't care the damage you do. It's not about chances, it's about choices and consequences that will ensue. Self-pity and sorrow walk hand in hand like idiots without their own keeper. But you won't let them go and come up for air. No, you insist on digging down deep. You'll never be happy. No, you'll never be happy. If you sleep in this madness you stew, your days will be endless, nights everlasting. Your sentence will never be through. How can you, my sister, be such a stranger? I simply can't try to pretend that I ever knew you. The threads that ran through you, you're something I can't comprehend. You know, you've always been running away from your problems. You have to admit that it's true. This habit of fleeing has not been successful. Because Cindy, what you were fleeing was, I hate to say it, what you were fleeing was, I have to say it, what you were fleeing was, you.
Come on.
Contemplating, making choices, decisions. I believe in you. Here we go. From
21-4.
That's a 21.5. Welcome, Mr.
I went to Rockwell, Texas today.
Yep.
I have never been there before, but I have absolutely been there before. I have never eaten at that buffet, but I know the family that runs it. I went to their son's baseball games. I got them a gift the day their daughter moved away to college. We all know Jim at the trailer park and Travis at the RV park with the mobile mansion trying to be fancy. I went to Rockwell, Texas for the first time in my life, and I felt like I was home. It was dirty. It was poor. It was perfect. The donut shop is called Donut Shop. And they never heat up anything right. It's either half frozen or still lava, and sometimes it's both. But they make the best coffee, if you like it like I do, equal parts bitter and strong. I watched a Dollar Tree shopping bag get into a fight with a Family Dollar shopping bag in a Waffle House parking lot. I have never felt more patriotic in my entire life. Now, the Dollar Tree bag won the fight. He got jumped by a Dollar General bag with nothing to do with it. I just floated away on the wind like a dandelion seed. I do hear how that's how they spread. They just get caught up in a chain link fence, and a month later, bam, another Dollar General pops up. Out here, where the billboards don't have anything left to advertise, because there is nothing left. Because Walmart don't need billboards. It is its own sign. There used to be a lot more dead bugs on my windshield when I took a road trip. There used to be a lot more play dead possums and roadkill raccoons. I guess America just got real good at this driving thing until it no longer inconvenienced us. And I am no longer inconvenienced. The only store left in Rockwell, Texas. But I miss the possums.
very good.
Miss the raccoons. Miss the bugs. And I even miss Rockwell.
Now I got one. I got two. I got three. I need two more. 4 and 5. For more, I have a 7. And 8.5. And 8.7. And 9.1.
25-7.
25.7. The part of the score. Please welcome Chris Morgan.
That's as high as it goes. You can lift up the bar.
New shit. And I worshipped you. And I loved you like religion. And I loved you like something I didn't have reason to believe in. And I loved you like I didn't know you were a liar. And I loved you like I believed you. And I loved you like it was worth the risk of going inpatient. And I loved you like blue lights, 11:55 p.m., an HEB parking lot, an officer who sees through the small talk, the back of his car, intake, Velcro gowns, grippy socks, and I loved you like it was worth planning my funeral instead of ours. And I loved you like it was worth earning your empathy. And I loved you like it was my fault that I was never worth you facing yourself. And I loved you like misdiagnosis in Depakote. And I loved you like that smile you hot glued over the real you. And I loved you like it was worth hiding. I could see past it all. And I loved you like I was the only one to ever tell you the truth without turning it into a gun. And I loved you like vulnerability, like let's play Russian roulette and I'll take the first shot. And I loved you like I should trust you after you accused me of palming the bullet. And I loved you like fairness. And I loved you like fairness. And I loved you like fairness even when you were fair weathered. And I loved you like it didn't hurt that you hated the real me. And I loved you like you weren't another 1-bedroom apartment in my Oedipus complex. And I loved you like you weren't just like the others. Like I didn't watch you cut my bike chain and call it cycle breaking. And I loved you like it was worth hiding the bruises. And I loved you like 11:55 p.m. And I loved you like 11:55 p.m. And I loved you like it was worth planning my funeral instead of ours at 11:55 p.m. And I loved you like you didn't sing to the beat of the beatings. And I loved you like you didn't harmonize with my hatred of myself. And I loved you like I didn't know the truth about your exes haunting you. And I loved you like I didn't know you had a graveyard full of boys who chose caskets over the boxes you put them in. And I loved you like I didn't know that 11:55 p.m. was too late. It was too late.
The newest of shit. Flowers for Ebony Stewart. I hope they bloom while you can still smell them. Hey, fire breather. Word on the street is the gully princess got tired of waiting and became a dragon. My. Why do you have to keep doing them like that? How do you manage to put color in all of the smoke? How can you perform one poem and the whole room is thoroughly red? When I ask other people in Austin about you, they say she ate. They say she ate the marquee, ate the mic stand, ate the venue. You must have some Godzilla in your family. No building is safe, huh? Don't tell me. Don't tell me, better yet, what kind of war is it? What kind of war is this? What kind of war is this when you step on stage and hold us like a bayonet? Neo soldiers must love the trenches. There are holes everywhere in this city. Austin told me she belongs to you. She said that like I can't see your name written all over her. She said that like your legend doesn't have its own shadow. I drank a whole bottle of Lake Travis trying to discover your secret. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. I'm watching you do poems for an hour straight, saying to myself, damn, she keeps cooking. Saying to myself, damn, maybe she's writing with a spatula. Tell me, is it ink? Tell me, is it ink or is it ether? I'm full on expecting her to say, I'm full on expecting her to set off every fire alarm within a 5-mile radius. Oh, the humanity of it all. Oh, the humanity. I mean, what are we supposed to do with that kind of talent? I don't know whether to start clapping or to stop, drop, and roll. Okay. If someone said God is a black woman, I was wondering if I could get your autograph. Hold on. Let me straighten my spine so you can write on it. Put your signature right there next to all the cool kids. Hey, fire breather. Word on the street is a gully princess never waited on anything. She was a beast from day one. Word on the street is sway, black girl, sway. I get it. Sometimes you have to pop out and show them, you know, I ain't mad. You know, I started clapping when I saw your name on the flyer. You know, I have no intentions of stopping until I get back home. Take me back home, poet. Take me home. Sometimes I go too far out and I can't find my way back. Sometimes I follow the wrong star and I get lost in constellations. I follow you on social media. I follow you on this microphone. Hey, fire breather. Word on the street is you're one of the greatest to ever do this. And we're all right here.
We're ready.
Right behind you.
We're ready.
Show me some goddamn pens!
Okay, y'all, that was a poem. Judges, you guys know what to do. 1, I got 2, I got 3, I got 4, I got 5. From low to high, I have a 9. 9.5. A 9.5. A 9.5. That's a 9.7.
28.5!
That's a 28.5. Give it up to the poem of the score. Next up to the mic, please welcome Maddie B. Give it up for Maddie B.
New shit.
New shit!
A list of facts about myself, 1. I like lists and I like facts too. I picture facts as tiny boxes ready to be opened into every space in conversation. 3. Google Sheets is my best friend. Sometimes more than my actual friend. Cell A1, person's name. Cell A2, person's birthday. Cell A3, person's favorite color. Cell A4, when I first saw my ex, I knew he was a fact worth remembering. The way he was always lopsided, leaning against door frames, his head tilted tilted to one side, one corner of his mouth curved upwards when he smiled. 5. I take relationships very seriously. Every conversation is a learning experience. Every learned fact is a trophy that I pack in boxes for safekeeping. 6. I take pride in keeping track of everything and surprising my loved ones. Boyfriend's torchy order, an ace of spades and a Sprite brought to him after a long day of work. Slippers bought for him in his favorite shade of blue. Boyfriend gets overstimulated after classes, so we sit in silence and I watch him play video games. I make sure I excel as a girlfriend. Oh my God. 7. I never found list making cute or sexy until my ex said it first. He loved the way I had a list of sex positions all color coordinated from hell yeah to that's risky. I can list and organize facts for days. My favorite thing to do is to redo my list over and over and over. I get so invested in making sure I remember, I forget the things I don't list. Homework, outings with friends, the romantic parts of my relationship. 9. I believe perfection is tangible with enough data points. Time spent rolling in the sheets is carefully plotted in spreadsheets. I believe if I use the right formula, I can get those closest to me to stay forever. 10. I don't think I like people the way I like facts. People change way too much. Facts are forever. My boyfriend stays lopsided, but his behavior changes. He slouches away from me when I'm up late working on my list. His lip curves downwards when I show him what I'm working on. 11. I never felt heartbreak like when my ex asked me to stop putting him in cells. He doesn't understand. I do this because I love him. Here, he is safe. Here, I can keep my favorite parts of him. 12. A month after our relationship ended, I was diagnosed with obsessive compulsive disorder. In the aftermath, I searched spreadsheets to remember who I am. Maddie's favorite torchies order. Maddie's hopes and dreams. I never listed facts about myself. I never remember who I was. 13. When my ex comes to return my stuff, he has everything folded neatly in small white boxes. It was the first time in 2 years that I saw a box that wasn't color-coded. 14. I list facts so I don't forget them. After the relationship, I deleted my spreadsheets of him, but I still remember. He wakes up at 7 a.m. without an alarm clock. The sound of his belt unbuckling, his rolled up sleeves, his favorite drink, and old-fashioned. I still remember him. I still remember.
Yeah.
That was a poem. That was a poem. Give it up. Peer pressure. I got 5. From low to high, I have an 8.2, an 8.3, an 8.4, an 8.7, and an 8.9.
25.4.
That's a 25.4. Give it up to the phone of the score.
Woohoo!
Next up to the mic, please give it up for Christopher Michael.
Woohoo!
Why don't dudes express their feelings? She so eloquently asked. You want me to share my border, but always rushing over it, then you crane these questions in the air like you don't know the answer. If feelings were land, you'd land on it, occupy us like you're back after a 3,000-year absence, say it's all yours, and push out the possibility of possessing my own feelings, so I hold my words hostage that you love bomb me out of existence. A man with emotions is real.
Let's go.
But you take your daughters to the range and teach them how to destroy any signs of weakness of any man in range. You teach your sons meekness is weakness. Soft will get you killed or clowned, because calling a man soft for having feelings gets a laugh from the audience. Why don't dudes express their feelings? It's because you weaponize them. Stored as ammunition for the next invasion. How foolish is the wolf to share his silver bullets with the hunter?
Wow.
It's as if you ask Sir to serve softness and sincerity to save you the struggle of searching for the nice landing spot. We do express our feelings. You just don't want to hear it. You see man's weakness as an illness. It makes you nauseous to know we can be impregnated with fear and doubt as if we can't birth a tear like we don't labor through pain. We express our feelings like milk, then you latch on and bite down with a mouthful of teeth, anxious to grind us back in our place, filling your feelings with our feelings, then spit them back in our face. You think you want it, but the reality is never appealing. Just because you got emotions and you get emotions and you're delicate and don't mean I'll crumble when I cry. That ain't cause and effect, it's barely correlation. Holding in these tears builds pressure, hypertension. That's why you always get to see us die first. You weepy-eyed over some fake shit on TV, or hormone shifts have you emotional with me over a fantasy in your head that I'm not even involved with, but I'm a bitch when I cry from flashbacks of deployment. I dare not express the black hole of sadness I fall in when memories of absent black father have me wondering, was I not worthy bothering? And even though there is so much more, I've long since learned not to share anything I haven't first copywritten. That way, you can't use it against me without my permission. Fuck you. I'll keep my feelings to myself. We all get triggered, but if I pull back too far, the hammer may fall. And then I'll really explode.
That was a poet and that was a poem. Judges, who's gonna give me my first one? I got 1. I got 2. I got 3, 4. I need 1 more. All right, from low to high, I have a 6.2. An 8.4. 8.6 and an 8.8.
25.
That is at 25. Give it up to the poet, another score. Okay, you guys. Guess what? What? That was the end of round 1. I'm gonna bring up this amazing woman that makes all this shit happen to tell you guys what's about to happen next. Please give it up for Toba Charles. What up, Austin Poetry Slam? How y'all doing now? Holy cow. That was one of the best new shit first rounds I've ever heard in my entire life. Give it up for these poets tonight. Give it up for Alamo Drafthouse for having such crazy ass poets. Lorelei was supposed to introduce the coach and then introduce the team, and then the coach and then introduce the team. But there's no way I'm gonna not say something about my coaches and former teammate. Facts are, we would not be the poets we are today without Ebony Stewart's hand in it. Facts are, if you have not heard of her new poems, you ain't gonna hear it tonight because that's not what she's here for. You have to pay her an exorbitant amount of fees, and I ain't got that kind of money. The economy. Okay, number 2. I don't know what number I'm on. Fuck it. I had whiskey. She was my first teammate. She is the first person I ever did a group piece with. She's the first person that trusted me with her work to be behind her. I went to grad school because of you. Damn it! I just want to tell you how phenomenal this woman is. We are blessed. We are blessed. We are blessed to be touched by her. And you will see that in the result of this team that she has created. I haven't heard any of the poems. I'm really hyped because I don't be on the internet because of kids, but I'm excited. Please start clapping. Start clapping for the coach.
Oh, that shit sucked. Okay, listen, I'm so grateful to be here. I'm so grateful to introduce you to this amazing team. I'm gonna introduce you to them, but first here's what I gotta do. Okay, I'm holding these what them called? Lighters.
Yeah.
They had burned or whatever, and I know a lot of y'all do drugs. And so you can buy this back there. I'm bringing it because they said, and I need to make sure. And then we have stickers.
Oh, yeah.
I know y'all like fucking stickers. This is Austin, Texas. Don't play with me. Yeah. And it's a lot of talking. I'm trying to tell the people about the merch.
Right.
Okay, great. And then if you don't have any money on you right now and you have some just sitting inside of your Cash App, we have these little papers around, okay? And you can just scan it and do what you want to do. Do whatever's on your heart.
Yeah.
But do something. No, truly. And so, yeah, I want to just introduce you to this team. This is Smoke Slam. I'm going to introduce you to them in a particular order, and you'll understand why, right? But I am super fortunate that I got to work with these people. They are incredible. You're going to see it. It is truly mind-blowing, okay? Now, to me, I'm not wrong. But anyways, coming first to the stage, we have, our social butterfly, our fashionista, also Smoke Slam's 2024 Slam champion, Sharika Mitchell. We have also the founder of Smoke Slam, okay, the one that called me up and was like, "Will you coach this team?" Because I ain't had nothing to do with that. Also, my right and my left hand. You understand me? We have Michelle, the shooter. We have the spiritual coordinator, honey. The spiritual coordinator and good energy giver, baby. That's all that y'all really need to understand. And recently, what did I say? Winner of the Carver Freedom Poetry Slam back in June. Now listen up, okay? Making a special appearance on our team. We also have the Houston Poet Laureate, okay? Who is also an archivist and an organizer, and baby, we'll get y'all whole shit together with the social justice shit. Y'all go ahead and welcome Aries Keon to the stage. We have the gentleman anchor, okay? My baby, my firstborn. Come on, understand me? If y'all are polynomial, he a part of that. Okay. Okay. So anyway. Okay. So they are also the co-founder and producer of Hey Coworker is a podcast, because I know y'all like that kind of shit. Y'all go ahead and start making some noise for RJ Wright. Now Smoke Slam also has a mascot. Y'all go ahead and start drumming this ground right now. Maya! But I can't, cause you. And so yeah, I appreciate y'all. That's what's up. Enjoy.
Right.
How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? You know, we be trying out here. Big flow. Oh my God.
Woo-woo.
You see it. You see it. She did it herself.
Oh, yeah, that's impressive.
Everyone tells me, don't be afraid to take up space. They do not see how much of me already fills the room first. Their idea of me walked in before I did. Said, she shouldn't be loud. She should carry the conversation for us. Said, black girls be a token I can cash out, be the black friend I can reference when she's not around. They tell me to take up space, and the poet in me
lady tries to make herself a galaxy, but the depression says, you are not even a star in your own show.
So what makes you think you can reach those kinds of heights?
They do not see that my heart don't always measure up to this height I wear so well. I wear the insecurities well. They be a fresh fit and a smile fishing for compliments. Won't burst in the art of throwing the line, but never quite strong enough to reel them back in.
My anxiety is always on my left. She thinks faster than I speak.
My doubt is on my right. She take a compliment to chew on and spit back up. My fear is composed of 3 of me.
Me, number 1, had to convince us to come out here.
Me, number 2, had to convince us to write this. Me, number 3, told 1 and 2 I failed in every line. They tell me to take up space, and I try to remember the God in me, yet I feel so small.
A forgotten deity whose children curse her name, who only remember its pronunciation when it sounds like sacrifice.
Like savior, like fetish, like ride or die, like token. Like all this black queer woman ain't already paid her dues. How long it has taken me to love the Trinity in my flesh like it be a holy thing worth glory. Like I got scriptures etched in my bones and the universe in my tongue, and what is God? If not 3 of themselves in one. Am I not made in their image?
No one sees how long it took to love all of me. I fill a room without having to enter.
How my name has its own gravitational pull.
I'm learning how to praise my own name even on the days I am the only one who sings it.
I have forgotten once, but Ebony tells me to stand in my grape and the shoe come out. All Brooklyn big spit your gang talk your shit.
In the room, and Omer echoes my name like the boom after the Big Bang. I shoot stars with my tongue now, spin circles around you and call them Saturn's rings.
They tell me to take up space and I become a planet that I contain a universe and all. 5'11" of me, I am space. I can't take nor have it taken from me. I am a galaxy, a star before it was ever given to me. Black girl be down to earth, black girl be gravity, black girl made this space, saved herself in the process, saved you, so no need to tell me to take up space. It was already mine to begin with. I share it with you. Turn your attention to the good word. The book of James, chapter 2, verse 17, where therein it tells us, even so, faith, if it hath not works, is dead, being alone. May God bless the hearers, readers, and doers of the word.
And some of y'all done already checked out of this sermon, and I get it.
I've grown distant from the Lord's house that never made me feel at home in myself. Or had too many pastors sitting in the pews, projecting a sermon on me, ignoring the hell in their own household. Don't nobody like a preacher who forgets they're just a person.
And I know how it feels to have your own faith fail.
Where you thought you were learning alongside your people, only to throw parables back in your face.
How violent a burst when you needed forgiveness.
How cruel to be cut off when all you needed was care.
I've had aunts who cast the first stone,
as though we weren't sisters in sin, thought themselves more righteous because they knew the Bible by heart. And this too is how people treat therapy. They learn all the labels, diagnoses, read the books, take the classes, and become experts in other people's journeys. Judge their process without ever pointing to themselves.
Watch a session become a sentence for someone else.
Who gon' tell them?
Sitting in the pews don't make you perfect.
Going to an appointment ain't always pretty.
I don't niggas at DSM 5-day way out of accountability.
Rather look at you than be the center in the room. Some of y'all seem obsessed with weaponizing your testimony, masking the harm you've done with your diagnoses.
Self-assigned symptoms used to pull sympathy.
Don't say you're autistic when you're just an asshole. Please sit down with their demons and amputate the agony from their bodies before removing the specs on someone else. The more I'm around Christians, the less I want to be one.
So I worship God the same way I do my own existence.
Turning scriptures into suicide notes.
Sugarcoat it in religion and make it easier to swallow.
Bury the truth from my therapist and call it a boundary.
What good is a prayer warrior that don't know the enemy? Reflection too vain to recognize the villain. How to worship is now the wall, the buzzword, the blockade. Lord and language,
Doing the labor.
we all refuse to do. Congregation,
Return your attention to the good word. Faith, if it has not works, is dead so.
let repentance be a rapture, accountability an altar call. Let transparency and therapy offer a truth even your trauma can't deny. So let's all walk in the work and let the work be all the word we need.
I don't promote you. Y'all having a good time? Yeah! Y'all having a good time? Yeah! Shout out to goddamn Emily Stewart, man. That's my brother. She fine as fuck.
What are them?
Bitch, you look good today.
Bitch, you did that?
Yes, ma'am. As black women, bitch is used as a term of endearment when we deem it so, when we have given you consent. The term bitch can also shapeshift, i.e., bitch, which translates into
I got some tea for you.
the monotone, bitch.
Is the introduction of a new partner in our lives.
That's my bitch, which translates into that's my ride or die. But we prefer not to die. Yes, we know we are bad bitches.
Just because you buy me a drink
doesn't mean my hips are a navigator for you to get through the crowd. When you had all that damn room to walk. Yes, I'm a bitch with boundaries. Requesting permission should be this difficult. Why does rejection translate into aggression? Is my big clear energy too much for your ego?
My role isn't meant to be challenged.
When I said I'm a bitch with boundaries,
he said I shouldn't have called myself a bitch.
isn't that what privilege is? Spitting up on what a woman should be. More focused on the words he wants me to swallow, but chokes on his quiet when black women go missing. Bites his tongue when trans women are beaten to the brink of death. When bitch is met with a forceful fist, forced entry, your silence is the gun, forced bullet to the body. Bitch, I don't want your number in the first place.
After the bitch, you weren't that fine to begin with.
We've made enough small talk to ensure safety.
He said he didn't have boundaries. Ain't that like a red flag? Bitch, with the grip of a wrist. Muzzled mouths when black women are found dead. Yet, you want to get violent when we force you to be compliant. As black women, we've been taught to remain on a leash. Not when too loud when we get hit. But don't let this home training fool you. This bitch walks back. I'm a whole damn doghouse to get the fuck off. Ain't that like an entitled man trying to keep me trained? Shame.
He said, where do you think the word woman comes from?
Ah, man, that is the stupidest shit I've ever heard. Like this is Adam's rib, but clearly your father birthed a bitch, a son of a bitch, just an offspring that don't get no bitches with your bitch ass. All women have said I should learn to be quiet, sit upright, smile, don't show aggression, roll over, let them think they are right, let them think their abuse didn't hurt me. Bitch, you wildin', which translates into you got me fucked up.
that's what. Hold on, shit. I was.
You know, if you want to get some coins, you know, some
Hold
buckles.
on. Hold on. Have y'all liked what y'all heard tonight? So I know a couple of things, but one thing I do know that none of you motherfuckers live here. So they need something that, you understand? Preferably something that fold, not things that jingle. But you know, the Lord is working on you and me and all of us together. But just put whatever you can to put in. And I'm gonna put it. I'm not circling around because it's not that. But just pass it on, and we'll make sure you get it. Please give it up for Team
Once again, we are Smoke Slam. Give it up for yourselves tonight. It's time we put the HBCU versus PWI debate aside.
No, really. Because there's HBCUs, and then there's the black student.
Okay, that's
So it's like the potluck, but then we got the cookout.
For all the poets in the room, there's Nats and then there's So Fried.
It's like they're all cut the same, but built different.
Honestly,
Y'all ever had to wait in the financial aid line?
Nah, we get our refund checks on time.
We go to homecoming for the band and the tailgate.
We actually go to watch the football game. Y'all got Pretty Wednesday?
get lit for hump day.
Get down like you're on a fashion runway.
Why do all that when we could just wear our PJs?
Then there's Thirsty Thursdays.
We get beer pong and cake stand drunk.
African American studies was a prerequisite.
Ours was an elective.
Dang.
We studied white supremacy.
And still, the walls of our college continue to rise.
Gentrify black neighborhoods to put in student housing.
Price out poor folks and call it black excellence. These buildings are starting to cut the same. Our Howard VP, aka Cali's top cop, spent her career locking up black families. Harvard had a black president, but couldn't protect students attacked for protesting. Progress ain't always progressive. What good is swag surfing if we drown in student debt? What good is Ivy League if it poisons the whole block? A degree ain't never saved none of us. Whether Howard or Harvard, we all learn to speak in colonization.
How to survive in white spaces.
Workplaces funded by the state.
Tuition tied up in weapons. We got wars wearing our school colors. See, y'all question our education because we chose HBCUs.
Y'all question our blackness because we chose PWIs.
But no bastards don't stop a bullet. No masters dismantling the master's house. What matters is the tools we take to tear down what don't serve us. Some want access to whiteness. Some want to get free. But we learn in the sea of white water to find a life raft in each other. Degree or no degree, still black. HBCU or PWI, still black. LLC Twitter or 9 to 5, still black. Every day we're alive. Till the day we die, we're still black.
Yeah.
I felt like since the last one was really black, I'll come up here because I'm black. Give it up for Team Smile! Alright, so if you were like, dang, I wanted to give you money, but like, I don't even have cash. What's that anymore? It's not 1997. There are some cards that are on your table that you can QR code it, and then you could just give the money right there. You ain't even got to talk to me, because I know I'm weird. That's okay. All right, we're going to have a 5-minute break, and we're going to come back with the final round. Please give it up again for Team Smile! You're not going to do any of that, so I'm going to hear it. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. Look at my principal pan.
Oh my God, by the way.
Not for nothing. You're in a tight pocket.
But until then, I think her friend has a really good opinion and can maybe put a score on the card for round one. So, let's get this round started. Are y'all ready? Austin Poetry Slam, are y'all ready for round two of the new shit slam? All right, please welcome to the stage, Maddie P.
There's a lot of movement. Hi. Okay. Okay. New shit. I tell this guy I like him and he says you're cute. Dimples and big eyes fit for a Disney movie, wholesome as a Sunday morning, warm like home-cooked dinner, the girl next door, he calls me. It's a form of rejection I have become well acquainted with and I hate it. I'm not sure how we got here, how empathy became associated with innocence, how patience is synonymous with submissive by all means. I believe in treating people the way you want to be treated. Don't pull my fro if you don't want your hair pulled too. I believe in saying please and thank you for home-cooked meals and licking your plate clean. I'm not a fan of wraparound balconies, but I'm interested in limbs wrapped around each other. I like sweet potato pie. I think it fits my demeanor. I don't like apple. Don't think it flatters my figure, and I like cream. I'm not gonna say that one. I like flower beds, or maybe just beds, being on my knees, getting down and dirty. I like white picket fences. I like black and brown picket fences. I ain't picky. Looking for someone to lay down picket fences. The girl next door sits on the other side of the fence and waits for you to notice her. She blushes when you wave first. You think she keeps her porch light on so you know she's home. I keep it on because maybe I'm that dark corner you can't quite reach. My form of playtime is ding dong ditch, baby. The girl next door, you say. I guess you can call me all-American, a believer of Second Amendment rights, the kind of fire you can't keep holstered. I don't sell lemonade, but I can quench your thirst. I don't sell cookies or sweets, but I am dark chocolate, and my love, this love comes with a price. If you're interested, go ahead. Come next door. Ring my doorbell.
That was a poet and that was the poem. Give it up one more time. Judges, you are great. Hey, professionals, you have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put them up. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. Coming up real quick from low to high. I have a 7.2. An 8.2. An 8.5 and an 8.9.
New shit.
New shit.
Flowers for Tova Charles. I hope they bloom while you can still smell them. Sometimes the king is a woman, Rena Kent. And sometimes the monarchy will substitute a crown for a community. Thank you for wearing Austin Poetry Slam around your head. Thank you for allowing us to access your orbit. Thank you for bringing that into this space. And if we're not better, I'm sure someone will call the cops. Black lives have to learn to live in red and blue light. Sometimes brutality looks like patriotism. Sometimes healing medicine looks like a shot of Jameson. What you drinking tonight? What you drinking tonight besides poems, besides the whites of 200 eyes? I hope you see the way we look at you. Like, I know she didn't come in here with all of that electricity, with that nurturing energy. I'm shocked your smile doesn't blow a fuse every time you flash it. every time you flash it. What's up, Austin Poetry Slam? And we're just sitting here like, Tova, teach us how it works, please. I think the question everyone wants to know is, did you hang the moon or adjust the microphone first? I bet you were one of those people. I bet you were one of those people that was born a star, but you struggle to be human, huh? Yes, I know that type. That's my kind of folk. I'll meet you in the sky. It's the principle of the matter. It's the seeds you planted in 1,000 students. I got your back. I got your back. Don't worry. I already told them you can't answer all of the questions because you're too busy growing a forest for your village. I'm just happy I get to breathe it all in every Wednesday. Every Wednesday I have the luxury of learning firsthand how to turn poets into gold. Someone tell my Kayla we have a whole venue full of Midas niggas, Tova. Thank you for turning Barrel of Fun into El Dorado every Wednesday. Every Wednesday we all end up rich beyond our wildest dreams. Can you smell the blue bonnets falling off me? The whole reason I stand on these stages is so people can play the game of picking my petals. Do you love me? Do you love me not? Do you pay your regard to the executioner and show respect for those who sacrifice their time? The job itself isn't thankless. It's just that hearts speak at such a low volume. I want you to hear me. I want y'all to feel my words the same way a blind person reads Braille. I'm trying to tell a story about my friend, about my mentor, about the respect I have for one of the greats.
Right.
I love you, Tova. I hope the flowers bloom right on time.
New shit. New shit! And we might just be the kids who get through it and nothing more. I'm 32, going on 19 or 13 or whatever age you count as the first time my body was a first time for someone else's yes. And the first time I learned how little anyone cared for mine. And we might just be the kids who get through it and nothing more. In second grade, my teacher banned trading cards. I came to school with a pack of Pokemon smuggled in my scully. She thought it was just play. I was trying to tell her something beastly was on my head, and we might just be the kids who get through it and nothing more. We might just be the kids who fall in love with each other's roadblocks, who see the romance and obstacle. We might just be the kids who play parkour with our feelings, who are always on the run and flipping out. We might just be the kids who don't feel safe anywhere, who see kitchen knives as emergency exits. We might just be the kids who used to find our crowds by their scars, who thought the signatures of razors were tribal markings, who see tattoos and get nostalgic, who see tattoos and feel like home. We might just be the kids who lost friends and found pride, who say, I know they're gonna throw dirt on your casket, but I won't let them throw dirt on your name. We might just be the kids who followed the breadcrumbs into the woods of a love that scarred like a hate. And we might just be the kids who called home for help and got a reminder of why we ran away in the first place. We might just be the kids who get through it and nothing more. We might just be the kids They say we're adults now, but we might just be the kids.
Wow.
That was a poem. Give it up one more time. Judges, all that clapping. I want numbers in the air. I got 1, I got 2, I got 3, I got 4, I got 5. From low to high, I was 8.8. An 8.9. An 8.9. A 9. And a 9.2.
27.8.
That's a 27.8. Give it up for the part on the score. Next up to the mic, all of your energy. Give it up for Christopher Michael.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm crafted from the finest pieces of cherry wood, solid, hard, strong. Not that pressed particle board mess either with red paint. I am soft, comfortable. I keep her cuddled over my springs. I am California King, size bed. My headboard is padded with the finest Corinthian leather. My posts rise up toward vaulted ceilings like bald fists at the '68 Olympics, and I belong to her. She's got a name, but to me she is her, because there is no other she but her. She often drapes me in Egyptian cotton and sheets with unbelievable thread count that don't come close to adding up to how good her skin feels on me. Curse these springs. I wish I was a Craftmatic adjustable so I could rise up and salute her like he does. He has a name, but I call him he because I don't rightly give a damn what his name is. He's not even a real man, more like magician, the way he folds her into position. It's got to be an illusion. One time, I heard he tell her that he was an artist attempting to sculpt the perfect orgasm. I thought that line was lame. She just responded and came. Last night, he walked into the bedroom. Just as she was warming up, my sheets nestled in that in-between haze. She drifting off to a world where her and me could be we. He pulls off my sheets, all 700 threads per square inch, gently drags her to my edge and kneels before her. Sometimes I can't tell if he's drinking from her wishing well or praying over the bounty he's been blessed with. Either way, she wakes up serenading him with a song that sounds like impending satisfaction. He flips his tongue like a silver dollar, dropping it into her fountain. I don't know what he wishes for, but it always comes up head and tails. He slides her back onto me, then climbs on top. First their eyes connect, then lips, then their bodies. They interlock like the boxcars on a freight train, firm, strong, secure. He begins his slow build-up like the coupling rods on a steam engine. First, the slow pushes, wheels spin, her beautiful moans are the coal that feeds his fire. The build-up was slow, but by the looks of things, his smokestack didn't have long before it would blow. The part I hate is when he flips her over like a freshly fried flapjack. His form is flawless. And every time she'd say, wow, like it's the first time he's ever done it, as if she wonders how eternally impressed that he manages to muscle her delicate frame into a new position. The soles of her feet lifted high in praise, knees drooped back to whisper encouragements and congratulations in her ear because the orgasm heard so good. I'm not sure if it was me or the earth, but one of us shook. The lamp laughed out loud. The ceiling fan was too cool to comment. The dresser dialogue, digging deep, dog. The teddy bear noticed the lack of latex. Pull out, player, pull out. No, ow. She bit my pillow. And that's when he quietly rolls off and exits to the bathroom. And I hear the most beautifully high-pitched squeal. The shower doesn't like his magically artistic bitch ass either. He's like all the other he's came and went, and now she is left with me, wrapped warmly in my sheets, appreciated once more.
Judges, we're halfway through. You are graded professionals. I got the best pro with the score up. I got 1, I got 2, I got 3, I got 4. I need 1 more. From low to high, I have a 7. 7.9. 8.7. Oh, yeah.
This is some new shit.
What the hell?
We ain't got insurance. Hello?
I do actually.
We as a collective, as a company.
One more time.
Y'all better be honest.
What the hell is
Everybody
that?
be cool, be chill out here.
Somebody stand.
Oh, wait, I need to grab that. Okay, Amen. You good?
So, my daddy went blind in his right eye, but he's getting reconstructive surgery to regain his eyesight, so cool or whatever.
Damn.
I hope he regains his love for me back once. I told my pastor of a father I was gay back in what feels like both an eternity ago and yesterday. He fell mute and only spoke to my mom because us nobles do this processing shit awkwardly. So my pops, that nigga's a fool. A loving one, but fool nonetheless. When I was younger, my pops tells me I would run to him upon returning home, embracing him for the biggest hug, and immediately I tell him I love you. That was hard to write. Because up until last Thursday, I can't remember the last time I connected with my dad body to body, chest to chest, heart to heart. I can't recall prior to last week giving my dad a hug. And that shit is hard to stutter, say. Now imagine how hard it is to live. My best friend has become my biggest grievance, and he ain't even dead yet, so I can't even dead that situation or my feelings. Just a crown of thorns on his head, and he ain't Jesus, more like a false prophet pastoring his daughter into a life of hell and then blaming her life after death on her gayness. I'm writing this and my chest is hard. I can't really breathe, but I'm banging Dreamville, so I try to calm down. Snow Allegra begins. I want you around, around, around.
Let's go.
I think about how my dad's mom is dead, and how she'd rip my dad a new one for wreaking havoc on my life because of my gayness. You know, when you used to go to sleep on the couch or the floor of your parents' or parents' room and magically wake up in your room the next morning, tucked and snuggled away. Yeah, I wish for that. Well, I wish for my dad's eyesight back. His love for me back. See, some stock souls wish for roses and daisies. Well, I just wish for normalcy. I just wish for normalcy. I just wish for normal. See?
New shit.
New shit.
I was just at a poetry festival this weekend, and it's absolutely amazing. Some incredible people were there who are also here, but I wrote this while I was there. It's called Hard to Tell. Because some days it's hard to tell if it's the stage or the gallows that I'm hanging on to. Is that a noose or a gold medal around your neck? Is it both? Is this just another elevated platform to be heard or to be hung from? To hear the finger snaps or the neck snaps? They are both. Open up for the performance. Open up for the performance. Spill out on stage, because we're all stars here, at least stardust. Every poet is the sacrifice. Ashes, the poet passes, and another poet passes, and another poet snaps neck on stage. We all meant health. We meant all health, but we called it mental health. We did it for the snaps, and the points ain't the point. The point ain't the points, but when you make a good point, sometimes you will get stabbed by it.
Suggestively and geographically, he landed on your body with sticky hands. He wanted more than a no, a partial no thanks, a political not today, an inverted persuasion for permission to extrapolate on a heart drumming. And the men to which we were taught to beg from for scraps begs them to challenge the extraordinary radical truth. You beg, counsel believe me, counsel believe me, for this church is a stuck belief, a seldom racketed scream, a secured way around the bases all the way to home. But less is more, they say, and excess is less ladylike. There is not a lady worthy enough anymore. And the pain they told me to swallow, like a horse pill without water, might be quiet as it goes down, but prepare yourself for what it will sound like coming up. I will not digest this to make it go away. It is here. My stomach looks like a landfill of someone else's sins. Swelling in my stomach, this silence is not my burden to carry to term. Fear the girl who has finally removed her muzzle. For the knowledge is clear of how this all works. Killing my voice means killing your actions. But my no will always be louder than the noise of those who have wished to silence me.
lifespan can be divided into 4 parts, represented by the seasons. The spring is your youth, summer the next 20 years or so, followed by your autumn years, and winter being your final span of time. Well, the springtime of my life is long since passed, and my days of summer are over as well, but recently I realized my autumn years are over as well, that I'm now well into my winter. Now, objectively, we know that no one lives forever, that in our heart of hearts, we think maybe death will forget about us, that death is for soldiers and strangers, and that for us, death is way down the road. Yeah, but for me, looking down that road that's getting shorter every day, it made me ponder the inevitable that will affect not only me, but my loved ones as well. In the last few years, both of my wife's parents and both of my parents have died. And I've seen my daughter realize that if our parents can die, hers can as well. And it troubles her greatly. She and I have this awesome connection that began when she was born, nearly dying. And the nurses in pediatric ICU learned that for me, the concept of visiting hours had no meaning. Because when I had first leaned down through the wires, her tiny, red little fist had grabbed my finger and wouldn't let go. And there was no way I would leave. This deep connection continued through her early years as we played with bugs, climbed trees, raced and went with our bikes, and as adults, we're each other's best friend. We write together, edit each other's poems, and she's my favorite person to do things with. And I'm the one that she calls when her relationships become problematic. Now, all of this is great on one level, but it also worries me because I truly believe that if you truly love someone, you want them to be happy with or without you. Each time she's in a serious relationship, I hope maybe this young man can be her best friend, her deepest emotion, the one she'll share her thoughts with, enjoy life with, and grow with. But so far, none of these relationships have lasted. And I'm still the one constant in this strong, independent woman's life. And as much as I've always worried about her, I can tell she now worries about me. That she can't imagine a world without me in it. She wasn't really joking one time when she told me, "Dad, you can't die. I won't let you." I said, "Honey, one thing I know beyond a shadow of a doubt is that I will always be with you." But she knows I'm speaking more or less metaphorically. And she wants a dad that she can see, touch, and hug. With each passing year, I hope my daughter gets even stronger and more independent with more friends, more loved ones who can complete her life in ways that I can't. I don't want to be the most important person in her life. I don't want my leaving in this world to create a void, a hole that she can never fill. Because if that happens, wherever I will be, whatever I will be, I will truly feel a deep sorrow.
favorite part. I'm just joking. I hate this part.
Every word?
Yeah, every word. Two things. Let me plug my shit first, okay? Every Monday, we have a show at the Vortex. It starts, Poetson up is at 7:30. Yeah. Appreciate y'all for supporting us. Please keep coming out. This week, Jasmine Games will be hosting. So we're gonna have an awesome time.
Jasmine Games is hosting?
Jasmine Games is
That
hosting.
sounds expensive.
I know. Oh, and here's the other thing. It's absolutely free. Also, follow us on social media. We're on Instagram, Facebook, Every Word Poetry. So please follow us there. Okay, that's out the way. I just want to say that tonight was amazing. I had an opportunity to give flowers to people that I look up to, that I generally really admire as artists and people. I really wish I could have did like 5 poems. Michelle,
We can cipher
Michelle just
outside.
won Right to Right. And not only did you win, it was a this is 2 years in a row for her winning. I love Sharika. She's an amazing poet, amazing person. Everybody on that team, Smoke Slam, y'all were amazing tonight. I appreciate the fact that we got to see y'all do y'all's thing. And that's it. I'm out. Love y'all.
Okay, I'm gonna shamelessly plug our show. One, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. To start a show on Monday nights, to have it free, to cross-collaborate, like, feel free. I will be there with y'all. Anyway, wait, every Wednesday here at Alamo Drafthouse. Please give it up for Alamo Drafthouse for serving us and loving us tonight. Next week is our open mic and a haiku death match. It's going to be hosted by none other Miss Sunny Sober. I believe Mr. Michael. Oh, and Mr. Day. Honestly, my team is so amazing. I actually don't know what's happening. I just show up and like, oh my God, look at all the stuff happening. And I appreciate that. Please give it up for our social media manager, Miss Rachel Z. Thank you all. Good night. We'll see you next week. Bye.